Welcome, Minecrafters, to Medieval Minecraft, episode 56. And in this episode, we are going to collect boatloads of quartz. But we're going to spend gobs and gobs of time in the Nether, because we need to finish off this build that we're working on. And you can see I'm using a lot of quartz. I've got quartz in the floor. I've got pillars of quartz. This entire altar is made out of quartz. So when you're going off to the Nether, I don't really like to bring too much because I really want to fill up my inventory with quartz. So I've got as many open inventory spaces as I can. So potions of fire resistance are essential for me. And then I bring as much food as I can, a decent sword, and, well, some potions of night vision, a potion to healing, and a pick that's got mending on it. And I'm going to bring this infinity bow that's got some mending on it as well. And that's about it, really. Not too much else. I bring a crafting bench. Oh, yeah, and then also I'm bringing that ender chest. So you can see I've opened up the ender chest sitting right here next to the altar. And these are the things that I put in the ender chest. Just in case I get in trouble, I can, grab out another bow. But also because it's got some open inventory slots in it here, and I can store stuff in there. So, yeah, I've been working on this cathedral here for about 2 weeks. Having a blast. It's been awesome. And I'm almost done. I've just got to crank out one more hallway down there, fill that in, and as you can see, I'm using a lot of quartz in the floor there. I'm going to make it kind of look similar to this one. You see those pillars of quartz? So that's why we're heading off to the Nether. Also, the whole roof in this place is all made from nether brick blocks, basically stairs and so forth. So let's head off over here to Emeraldville, and that's where my portal is. We'll cruise back over here, see if there's any villagers hanging around. Oh, it looks like they're all inside here because it's nighttime. They usually like to hang out in the hotel. Let's go over and see what's going on. Maybe say hi to them. Hey, you guys. You haven't seen Victor anywhere, have you? He's the only villager that'll talk to me. Well, I'm heading off to the Nether. If you see him, tell him I'm going out to collect some quartz so I can finish off the cathedral. Oh, hey, it's our Iron Golem buddies. How are you guys doing?
Very good, Calvin. How about some fireworks? It's a beautiful night.
Hey, that's a great idea. I'll bet you the villagers will like that. Oh, looks awesome. Oh, the villagers definitely did like it. Fantastic. Must have been some up in the second floor of the hotel there, too. All right, enough messing around here, guys. Let's head off to the Nether. Okay, now I'm also wearing armor that has fire resistance on every element of it. Because basically the only thing I really worry about in the Nether is fire. So we're dropping down here to the first portal that we ever built in this world, basically. Actually, it's a second one. This is the one that's right underneath Emeraldville here. I put another portal down. I started out under the ground with portals, and I brought that one up above ground. So this is the one that spawned in when I first put one in underneath Emeraldville. I built this little building around it here to protect it out when I first came in, and then I took it apart because I don't really use it anymore. I just use the ones that are up there in the roof because it's a lot easier to travel around than the top of the roof in the Nether. And I think I'm going to head off maybe in that direction out there. I've never been out that way, and I think it'll be new, fun, and exciting, and there'll probably be a lot more quartz out that way. So let's figure out which way the heck I have to go here on this map. So let's see, if I go this way, okay, that's the Z is going in the upper negative direction. Okay, so I've got to go in where the numbers in the X go down. So you know what? Let's just cruise out that way. Oh, the other thing that I've got here is I've got my elytra. And I use the elytra a fair amount in the Nether. It helps me to jump off of high precipices like this and sometimes cross lava lakes. So I'm going to put that on right here. Hopefully I won't get shot at by a gas while I'm standing up here on this thing. Oh, geez, I guess we better get going. They're right there. Holy cow. All right, so I'll cruise out over here. And yeah, I'm not too worried about landing in lava because I've got all that potion of fire resistance. If I thought I was, I'd just grab that potion. Okay, so let's pick up some of this quartz right here. Fantastic. Awesome. Now, when I can, I'm going to grab my infinity bow and try to collect the XP when I've got the infinity bow in my hand, because the infinity bow, you can see it's halfway through its use, and I'm going to use that a heck of a lot while I'm up here. We're going to be shooting at gas all the time. So, whoa, holy cows, we're getting shot at by a gas right now. All right, and I don't want this infinity bow to wear out. Oh, geez, must be hard for you guys to see. Let me try taking this. I should have brought more of these maybe when I'm making this video. Make it easier for you guys to see what's going on. You know, I can also turn up the brightness on my video editor maybe. Let me try doing that after this potion wears out. That'll make it so you guys can see the videos a little bit easier. So you notice I'm going to try to grab the bow while it's not going to work every time, but I'm worried about this bow wearing out. If you don't use an infinity, oh, these guys really bother me. They are just the worst thing up here, and they spawn in. Usually, oh, here comes a gas. They're taking a shot at us. Yeah, of course, we're going to use our arrows to knock those back and then try to get a shot off at the gas. There we go. Perfect. Okay, outstanding. Well, if I run over here, I'll collect the XP and I'll save my bow. I'll get some XP for this guy over here, too. Oh, that's pretty cool. There we go. Perfect. Oh, another gas buddy taking a shot at us. Yeah, I've never been able to really time these things well. I just use the bow. See, here's the other one. These guys usually spawn in pairs unless they're up in the Nether Fortress. My Nether Fortress is kind of in the center of my world. I don't really think I'm going to be running into my Nether Fortress here. Oh, here's another gas buddy. Oh, geez, it looks like maybe there's two of them here. Oh, there are! Oh, this is going to be difficult. Let's see if I can protect myself from both of these. Oh, that was good. Oh, come on. All right, let's see if I can knock these back. I'm going to have to take a potion of fire resistance here if I can. They're so far away, it's going to be tough to hit them. Take a shot right now. That's good. I might get that guy. Too much drop in the arrows. Well, maybe they'll be far enough away so I can mine out a little bit more here and they'll leave me alone. No, that was a prayer, huh? That didn't work. All right, shoot this. Oh, there we go. I knocked it right back into the ground. That is so funny. All right, dude, you're toast. You're too close now. There's no way you're going to last there. Oh, no, I hit the pigment. Oh, that's causing trouble right away. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, you know, I just realized, oh, no, what am I doing here? Oh, my health is going down. I'm going to take my potion of healing right away when I just got out here. Oh, no, what a knob. Oh. Well, hopefully I won't be despawning right away. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm using iron armor with the fire resistance on it because if I do have to despawn, I don't lose my best diamond armor. Although I've got a few sets of diamond armor now. I guess not really too worried about that. And I do have a couple of good bows, although this is my only infinity bow that has bending on it. So I would really hate to lose this. But I got so many arrows, I don't really need an infinity bow. When you're traveling the Nether, it's kind of nice to have the infinity bow, so you don't have to bring 2 or 3 stacks of arrows. Because look, we're just going to use up a lot of arrows fighting with those guys. Anyway, all right, let's keep our health up really good here. And I think I just want to keep heading out in that direction. Oh, here we go. Boy, look at this. Fantastic, yeah. Outstanding. We're just going to cruise around here, get all kinds of quartz. I was thinking of cruising all the way across the Nether and maybe trying to go. I've got a staircase, or a ladder, like a pillar that goes up into my gas hunting lodge. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I might just cruise out and come. I don't know. It depends on how well we do out here. I wrote down the coordinates for it, and it's like minus 300. It's all the way across. Minus 300 in the X. But I'm not sure I want to. Oh, this looks great. I'm not sure I want to go that far. I'll just see. Maybe I'll just head out here and then kind of head back or something. Boy, I hope this pigment is not still aggro because the other guy that we hit. No, he looks pretty friendly. Okay. All right. Lots of quartz in this little hole right here. Yeah, going into, if you don't have really good armor and you're not feeling really comfortable about blasting the gas, I used to come up in my first world and just tunnel a lot to gather up quartz. You can see I'm kind of a fan of quartz. I used to use it a lot for, making comparators and stuff like that. But in this world, I'm using it to decorate out. Mostly just that cathedral that I've been working on for a little while. I think in the next video or two, I might do a little video on that cathedral. It's been kind of cool. I tried to make it so that it was like a modular build, so you didn't have to memorize all kinds of stuff to make it. I'm trying to stand back far enough away so the stuff, grab my bow and get a little bit on the bow. All right, get a little bit of XP on the bow. Yeah, I tried to make the cathedral so it was a modular build to make it kind of easy. And I did a reasonably good job of that. It hasn't taken me that long to build, but I designed it in my little creative world. It took me like about a week to design it, and then not very long to build it. It's taken me a couple of weeks to build it. I play maybe 1 or 2 hours a day if I'm lucky. It's summertime up here where I live, and I'm starting to go outside a lot. This past week I was racing sailboats and riding bikes, and yesterday I was flying my airplane. So I haven't had a lot of time to play Minecraft. And of course, I've got a real job. I'm not. Whoa, holy smoke! Right, sneaking up right behind us. Hey, dude, that wasn't very nice. Oh, I'm probably gonna nail another pigment here. That would not be too good. Yeah, like I was saying before that gas cut me off there, I don't do YouTube videos for money. I'm just having fun making these. I'm trying to make a high quality video. Oh, there's our gas friend right there. We got this guy. He's toast. He's out. Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm trying to make relatively high quality videos. Just put a little bit more time into them. These guys really bother me. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, my health is down to 3 hearts. I'm in trouble. Oh, what the heck am I thinking? Yeah, take the potion. Fantastic. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, yes, I think I'm going to have to find a place to put the ender chest down. And, oh, there's a ghast over there. That's not good. Oh, I'm not going to go through that. I didn't bring my shovel up here, so I'm not going to be messing around with gravel too much. Or soul sand. So I think I'm going to cruise right through here. Set up my ender chest. And... take out that potion of healing. I don't want to be without a potion of healing in case I get nailed real bad. Get down to 1 or 2 hearts. So just make a little protective area here. Take out the chest. Boy, I want to keep the bow. I'd be walking around in the Nether without a bow right in my inventory. Okay, perfect. So I'll throw that down. And we'll grab that potion of healing. Looking really good. Definitely not going to need that anymore. And then let's convert some of this quartz to quartz block. Yeah, so I got more inventory space here. That's why I bring the crafting bench. But also I bring the crafting bench in case there's other things in the ender chest there, like I got wood and iron and other basic things that I can use. Of course, I need a silk touch pick to harvest up the ender chest, so I always keep a silk touch pick inside the ender chest. Let's just dump off some of the stuff that we don't need here, free up some more inventory slots, and I just realized something. I've been hanging around with my elytra on the whole time. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. Oh my, I should have been... So, when you go to the Nether and you use your elytra, make sure you take it off after you're done with it. Oh, no wonder. Okay, well, there goes my potion of night vision. Now, let me try turning up the brightness here on my display and see if that helps a little bit. Yeah, well... Yeah... I think it'll be better for you guys. You'll be able to see a little bit better. I'm going to be mucking around in the dark a little bit, maybe. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Yes, okay. I want to head off. Okay, in that direction. That'll just take us... I just want to keep going further away from the base. I wrote down, of course, there's another one of our gas friends. We should be able to nail this guy. He's pretty close. Come on, dude. Yes! All right, way to go. Nice job. It's too far away to go cruising over there to look for the XP, I think. Let's truck over here and see if we can find some more quartz. Oh, that's a nice little cave down here. Maybe there'll be some down in there. Yeah, let's go explore that out in a second here. Let's harvest this up. Maybe we can get... Nah, it didn't work. I'm trying to grab that bow real quick. I'm really afraid this bow is going to run out. Oh, that's kind of cool. We just punched right through there. Just need to grab some of that. Okay, looking good. So yeah, yesterday I went off to a little fly-in, saw a couple of my aviation buddies, and then I came back and I did 40 miles of road biking with a couple of my other friends. It was a blast. It was a wonderful day. And today I'm just cruising through this. Hopefully I can, just making this video. I don't usually make videos where I'm just running around in the game and doing stuff like this, but this is the most fun for me. I really like trucking around in the Nether. It's one of the more challenging places to go, and the rewards are reasonable. You can get some great drops and some good material. I use this nether rack like I said before, for a lot of things, and of course the quartz has been pretty good. Now here's another one of our gas buddies. I do have an awesome nether farm. It's probably one of the best builds I ever did. You know, I can get more than a wither skull per, geez, probably in like a minute of in-game time. It's phenomenal. That thing is just awesome, and it's really a simple build. I haven't done a video on that really. I did one earlier. I went through how to build the basics of it when I was doing early in the medieval Minecraft series when I first came up to the Nether and found the fortress. But I've subsequently made a couple little modifications to it, and the yield of wither skulls is just phenomenal. I've got so many now. I'm using them as gargoyles to decorate out the cathedral, and I think I've gotten, at least maybe 3 stacks of wither skulls from that thing. I've got a lot of beacons cruising around in my world. So yeah, the Nether farm has been really good if anybody's interested in that. It's a very simple build. It doesn't require a lot of space, and I think I've got a way that I can even simplify it even further, make it so that you might not even have to use pistons to push the mobs down in. I've learned more recently, and I use this underneath my cathedral. I've come up with a way to make it so that as soon as the mobs range, they will fall off and into a little trap. So you don't necessarily have to have pistons with tripwire hooks and all that kind of stuff. I could do a video on that, but I don't usually do videos while I'm running around like this because the ones that have been, popular at all in my little series have been the ones that were a little more detailed builds and things like that. It's probably a function of who my subscribers are. I think I have just a few slightly older people watching my channel. Holy smokes! I pop my head up and I get nailed by 3 gas. Oh boy, going down there doesn't look too safe either. I think I'm in trouble here. Well, let me think about this for just a minute. How am I going to survive this one? Take them on brute force here, maybe. They're kind of drifting away. Now, the really cool thing about gas is they don't range in on you like other mobs. Most mobs, when they get within range of you and they see you, they come after you, like creepers and zombies and skeletons and everything else. But the gas randomly drift around, and if they happen to come within sight of you, like this one here, then they will turn and fire on you. But they're not coming after you, which is kind of cool. Looks like I'm going to have to get my get my elytra out here. Maybe I can figure out a way to just kind of jump down here. I do have feather falling boots as well as fire resistance on these boots, but it looks like it's time to take another flight. Holy cow, we're getting beat up already. I better get off of this thing. Okay, beautiful. Oh, good, landing some soul sand. That wasn't too smart. Oh, I gotta get this gas, buddy. This is gonna be fun. Oh, a couple of them here. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. I do not have my good armor on here. I'm getting just totally toasted. The fire resistance will help us quite a lot. Maybe I should just run away. Yes. Alright, I could probably take on one of these guys at a time. Hanging out here will reduce them. Oh no, I got another one firing at me. Where the heck is this guy? Oh, well, at least I don't have to worry about burning up. I'm kind of trapped over here. As long as I don't get hit by a wither skeleton, I think I'll be okay. Oh, I got a bunch of regular skeletons. 3 of these guys over here. What is the story with these guys? I gotta take him out before I get nailed. No, I'm down at 2.5 hearts. I'm in deep trouble. Come on. Get something to eat. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to need to take... Oh, that was good. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, well, the fire resistance saves everything in the Nether. It's just great. If I fall in lava or something, I can just take a little fire resistance and paddle my way out. No worries. And this guy is getting close enough now, so we'll nail him. Yeah, that was good. Okay, so we're recovering from that little adventure. Quite the battle there, though, huh? Holy cow. Let's not let these guys range in on us here. Let's see if we can take these guys out real quick. Ping. They're not... oh, no, another gas buddy. Jeez, I think I'm in too much of an open area here or something. I gotta get some good XP from these guys, though. Yeah, that'll be good. Get this bow back in shape. Oh, now I'm gonna have to... Okay. Oh, dude, I thought I hit you before. Maybe not. What? How are you surviving 3 hits? That wasn't too good. This is a power 4 bow, too. Something happened there. Oh, that was lucky. He was hanging out down low. Yeah, this is not a really good spot here. I hope the floor is nice and thick or I'm going to be in deep trouble. collect up a few gas tiers. That'll be helpful. I don't really need many of those. Got a few stacks of those since I built that gas hunting lodge. That thing's been phenomenal. Way to go. All right. I have been, I did make there's one of our little zombie pigment buddies. That's cool. I have made a little collector for the gunpowder, though, because I built that fireworks device that we saw really early in this video. So I made this system for collecting up gunpowder. And I was talking about the way I had the mobs range. If you have them spawn in so that they're in an area that's only 7 blocks long and then only has a 2-block drop next to it, then as soon as they spawn in, as long as they're within 34 blocks of you and they start to walk, they'll automatically fall off. So I had, oh geez, it kind of popped right in there. I wonder if I'm going to nail that Enderman there. I think that fire charge went right back at him. No, I guess not. Or he would have taken off. So anyway, that's how I'm collecting up a lot of gunpowder. The other thing I did in that little farm, it happens to be right underneath the cathedral. Whenever I do a really big build like that cathedral, I build a farm underneath it so it can collect up a lot of drops the entire time that we're doing the build. So underneath there, I call it the catacombs. There's a whole bunch of spawning blocks and a little filter and ways to just, I really wanted to just get the gunpowder. So I put trapdoors above all the spawning blocks because I thought that would just limit the spawning mobs to just the creepers. But I ended up getting skeletons as well. So I filtered out the two and used the skeletons to collect XP. So I made an automatic XP generator. And then while I was building it, it occurred to me that if I threw down some cactus in a specific location during the build, I'd get an automatic cactus generator as well. So I'm using the cactus to make the green dyes, and I'm using those in the fireworks. So I got a lot of green fireworks. Although I didn't expect to use that thing as an automatic XP generator underneath the cathedral, it turned out to be really valuable. So I don't need to take my character, out to where my skeleton spawner is. I do have that fully automatic, completely AFC, really high volume XP generator, but you can see I don't really need much more XP. But having this little, XP generator right where I wanted it, right directly underneath the cathedral, made it so that I could repair my tools really quick and easily. So when I'm done my build, I just take my character down there, drop them off, and the tools all have mending on them. It makes it really easy to repair the tools. It's kind of a nice side benefit of that little build. Maybe I'll show you that build when I do my recap or summary of how I built that cathedral. That's going to be coming in the next video or two. Well, for those of you that stayed with me on this video this long, I'm going to do my top 10 items that I think you need to bring to the Nether if you're going to come out and spend a lot of time like this in the Nether, either mining for quartz or, chasing around after gas or looking for your Nether fortresses or whatever. So here's my top 10 list of items to bring to the Nether when you're really going to spend a lot of time here. A map is essential. Now, the map's not going to graphically show you where you are like it does in the overworld, but you need to write down where your portals are so you know the X, Y, and Z locations of them, and then you can head toward those portals or actually, do whatever you want once you have that well documented. So you can see I've traveled way out in the Nether here, and I'm certainly not going to be lost because I've got the map with me. And then a good pick, okay? Fortune 3 or Silk Touch is good to collect up the quartz. Yeah, potions of fire resistance. You can see I use those all the time. And like we talked about before, armor with fire resistance on it, it's really good. This armor that I'm wearing right now, I use exclusively when I go to the Nether. A good bow and lots of arrows because we are going to have to battle or a lot of ghasts, right? If you've got the infinity bow, it makes it so you have more inventory space. But if I don't use an infinity bow, I usually bring at least 2 stacks of arrows. And high energy food is good. 1 full stack is usually enough. A good sword is fantastic. It's basically just to battle the wither skeletons. Potions of healing and regeneration will make it so that you can last a little bit longer while you're out here. And then you saw that I bring a fairly well-equipped ender chest. You know, I use it mostly for the extra inventory spaces to store whatever I collect up while I'm out here. But you can put other things in there like an extra bow or sword and some armor, things like that. And then ender pearls are great to use when you are out in the nether. They're great for traveling across large lava lakes or jumping down long distances. So those are fantastic as well. Now, another item that I very often bring with me to the nether is a stack of ladders. I didn't bring it this time because I was just thinking I was just going to run around like this. But if you ever have to dig straight up in the nether, it helps a lot to have ladders, because while you're digging up, there's a very high probability that you're going to come across a little block of lava in the netherrack, hidden in the netherrack, and if it hits the top of the ladder, it'll just stop right there and you won't get burned. You can just drop down a little bit. So ladders are good. Now in this case, I also brought my elytra, but that's just kind of for fun. You know, if you do have an elytra and you're pretty good at it, it's kind of a helpful thing to have in the nether. Okay, well, what I think I'm going to do now is cut ahead in the video until either something really exciting happens or I'm on my way back to the nether portal that we spawned in at. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, I've been out cruising around in the nether for almost another hour. Boy, we spent a heck of a lot of time out here. Not much happened. We did find another nether fortress. I didn't realize that on the Xbox, with the nether as small as it is, that you could have two separate nether fortresses, but in this world there are. I was tempted to go explore it out, but I decided not to. Now we're kind of coming up on, we've got to cross a lava lake here, so I'm going to probably, let me throw an ender pearl out over there. And we're getting kind of close to that little area where we came down that vertical glass shaft and into that kind of that room that we have that's around that portal. Now, if you recall, that was set up when we, geez, we're getting nailed by another gas here, holy cow. When we looked at our map there, now we gotta take this guy out here, a nest. Hopefully, see if he pops his head back up again. When we came into that room where that portal was that was disabled, we looked at a map, and it was at 207 in the X, 60 in the Y, and minus 179 in the Z. So I'm looking at my map a lot right now, trying to figure out how to get back to that. I know I'm really close here, so I've just got to, I think it might be good to go up. Yeah, see, geez, look at that. I'm really close in the X, and looks like it's right around the level that I'm at in the Y, and very close in the Z. So I think what I'm going to do here is maybe I'll just stair step up so I can see if I can get a good look at it. It's got to be just over there. So let's kind of cut into here, and then we'll just stair step up in this direction right here and see if we can find it. So yeah, I was really tempted to explore out the nether fortress, but I thought, nah, I don't want to do that. I've got plenty of wither skulls and blaze rods and glowstone, and so I just kept looking for quartz. I think we've gotten about almost 4 stacks of quartz, and we've done that in about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes cruising around in the nether. So it looks like we're coming out on something here. Let's see where we are right here. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, there's that glass shaft coming down. Fantastic. Let's just head over there. You can see there's a lot of fire out here because I spent a lot of time out here and I've been blasted by gas a lot. So if I head off in that other direction over there, I guess I could just jump down there. I've got the feather falling. Let me see if I can head out over here. Well, looks like there's some quartz that I missed, but you know what? There's a lot of fire around here. I think I'm just going to head back. Let's cruise back over here, and then we'll head up. So if you do build a portal in the nether like this when you first come in, I highly recommend that you do pillar up vertically like we did here, because it's a lot easier to travel around underneath the roof of the nether, because it's usually quite thick with netherrack. So in my world, what I've done here is put out all my rail systems and everything just underneath the roof of the nether. I used to have them up on the top of the roof of the nether, but you can't mine blocks anymore since the TU46 update came out. So I made a whole new set of rail systems just underneath the roof of the nether. You'll see the start of that up here when we get back up to the top. All right, you guys, it's been fun hanging out with you, but we'll see you later. We are heading back to Emeraldville. Yeah, this is the top of the Nether right here, and this is the start of the rail systems that I've got here. They run all over the roof of the Nether, out to my fortress, out to my end portal, out to my ghast hunting lodge. So here we are, coming back into Emeraldville. Well, it's good to see the old armory there and be back at the old homestead. Sure beats getting shot at by gas. This place is really well protected out. It's a blast hanging out around here. Talking to the villagers and the iron golems. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I'll put a wrap on it now. We had fun running around in the Nether. Oh, hey, there's Victor over there. Let's go over and say hi to him. Hey, Victor, what's going on?
Oh, hello, Kelvin. How was your trip to the Nether?
Outstanding. I collected up almost 4 stacks of quartz blocks. It was totally awesome. I think we'll be able to completely finish out the cathedral now.
Yes, that cathedral looks amazing. The villagers can't wait to go in and see what it looks like inside. And they are so impressed by what you've done, they've decided to make you Lord of Emeraldville. If you agree, from henceforth, we'll call you Lord West of Emeraldville.
Wow, what an honor. Well, I'll do my best to live up to that title. This is Lord West of Emeraldville, and